Hi, it's Suzanne de Blasio from Ulta Beauty. I am the Service District Educator for the Northeast out of Northern New Jersey. And today I'm going to bring you a technique that we teach in Ulta Academy, how to do a one-length haircut. We begin this haircut is by sectioning in the 4 quadrants. We go from front to back and side to side. And what we're going to do is we're going to start in the back left quadrant or right quadrant, however it shows up on your screen. And we're going to release the first section. And what we're going to do is take a 2-inch horizontal subsection. So this is a nice big section, so you're not going through the hair in teeny tiny sections. Quicker results in your haircut, being that we know we're going to be, having to make up for lost time under quarantine. This might help you guys out. So what I'm going to do is take my section. I am going to make sure that my finger position is horizontal and that my fingers are straight. My body position, I am going to be standing right in front of my section. If we don't stand right in front of our section, we can cause unnecessary overdirection. And I made my first cut. As you can see with my body position and my finger position, my hair will automatically go underneath. When you are taking your sections, you want to make sure they're all 2 inches. We're going to work all the way up the quadrant. So again, my 2-inch section. Now the section is pretty wide, so I'm going to have to break it down in bite-sized pieces. But when I do that, I'm going to be moving my body position so I'm standing directly in front of every section. And what I want to make sure I'm not doing is flipping the hair up so I can see it, because that will cause a flip in the final result. So I'm going to take half of my section, take my fingers, and I'm going to keep my body position in front, my fingers horizontal, and I'm actually going to squat down so I can see my guide. And I'm going to cut the hair. And I'm going to do that in the same way I did my previous cut. And if I have to squat down, then I have to squat down. Or one thing we always forget in salons, well, at least I do, is that the chair goes up and down. We don't have to do so much work, and that will save us in body aches and pains in the long run. So I'm going to go through this section and go to the next one. I will be right back. Okay, I'm back in my other quadrant in the back, and I am again taking 2-inch horizontal sections with a horizontal finger position, making sure that my body position is centered to the section I'm cutting. And what's nice is we have our guide from the whole previous quadrant. So we're pretty much on target, so that one side's not going to be shorter than the other, because a lot of times cutting a blunt cut, we go back and forth because one side is a little longer or there's some inconsistency. And then last but not least, that top section, comb it into natural fall. I'm actually going to squat down with my body position, keeping my fingers straight. And then we're going to move into the front. So when I release my front section, again, I'm going to take a 2-inch subsection from the back as my guide. I'm going to come down so I can see my guide clearly. Make sure my fingers are at a horizontal finger angle and tilted straight. And again, combing it straight down into natural fall. I'm going to come in, take as much hair as my fingers can hold. So I'm controlling the hair and the hair is not controlling me. And again, horizontal finger position. So you can see we're getting consistency throughout. Now, here's what changes. When we take this front section, if we look at natural fall, the hair naturally falls towards the face. Now, most people do not wear their hair in their face, so they kind of wear it away. So that's what we have to compensate for. So when we take this section, what we're gonna do is comb it into natural fall and then just slightly bring it right to the corner of the eye, then comb it down, and then cut it according to our guide. So that this way, when she wears it, it's not going to be long and hanging in her face. So it'll still maintain the appearance of all one length. And I'm just going to recheck that. I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. Again, what I'm going to do is comb it down into natural fall. And let me just turn her so you can see better. I'm going to take this hair and I'm just going to push it to the eye, the corner of the eye, and take it, find my guide, and cut. Okay, so I'm going to blow her out so we can see the final results. And what I'm going to use on her is a little Redken Frizz Dismiss Rebel Cream. And here's our final results when the hair is all blown out. I'm going to flat iron her and come back, but this would be the time where you can detail, because we know sometimes the guests can move their head and we don't notice, but we'll notice it during the blowout. So this is the time you would want to detail. So here's our final results after I flat ironed her. She came out absolutely beautiful. I flat ironed her so we give her a little more polish. I hope this will help you when you're doing your one length shapes. I know a lot of times people say, oh, I just want a basic blunt cut. And you know, to me, there's nothing basic about any haircut. We cut hair with intention, and that intention is that the hair performs a certain way with every cut. So hopefully this can help you when you're doing your one length shapes and make it easier or maybe quicker for you to do, because we know that when we go back into salon, we might not have the time to take a million little sections. So hopefully this will help. If you have any questions about Ulta Academy or this technique, feel free to DM me, and I will see you soon. Thanks for watching.